Lovers of freedom, advocates of democracy, men and women of conscience, heads of governments, United States President Donald J. Trump, we the Biafrans salute you with tears in the pool of our blood. In 1914, under the British crown, Lord Lugard drew the boundaries, forced two different people to come together. North and South collided, no consent, no marriage vow. A marriage built on fraud from the beginning. Republic and East welded and forced together with feudal North in chains. Different blood, different ways, different value systems, different cultures, different religions, different languages, different ideologies, but they forcefully bound us together, like mixing water and oil together to become one. Original sin of coercion planted deep in the soil. From that day one Nigeria was born to bleed and toil. Fraud and force become the DNA of one Nigeria. Anything built on lies will surely fade away. One Nigeria, the inherent meaning is clear. Nothing but death to its citizens year after year. Blood in the rivers, hunger in the air. One Nigeria means that we declare. One Nigeria means death. We reject the prison, we choose life and liberty instead. Biafra'Sing from the ashes of the dead. Then in 1966 came the pogroms. All people Biafrans slain in the north. Thousands butchered in the streets for the crime of being born Biafran. Then in 1967, Ojukwu raised the flag so bold and declared Biafra independence for survival. Nigeria answered us with total war, using starvation as their weapon of war. Blockade on the children, kwashoko everywhere. Over 5 million souls perished in that bitter genocidal war. Genocide in Biafra, written in tears and pain. One Nigeria, the inherent meaning is nothing but death. Nothing but death to its citizens year after year. Bullets and hunger become the harvest they reap. One Nigeria means death. One Nigeria, we reject the prison, we choose life and freedom instead. Spirit of Biafra never dies. In 1970 they said no victor, no vanquish, but the lie was plain. Marginalized quota system, merit thrown in chains. Biafrans were given 20 pounds only, no matter the amount they had in their bank account. Federal character killed the dream of hard work and excellence, while Fulani militias heard as terrorists brought endless pain, suffering and death. Middle Belt burning, Southeast under siege by terrorists reintegrated to Nigeria military. Organs of young men arrested daily. Unarmed Biafran protesters massacred by Nigerian jihadist military. Sit-at-home civil disobedience turned into graves of young Biafrans by Nigerian army and police. Extrajudicial killings, abductions on the roads and streets. Highways turned into slaughter zones. Farmlands became Fulani jihadist killing fields.
This is not failure. This is one Nigerian system working for the British government. Biafran natural resources are exploited and stolen by one Nigeria domination and domination through and through. Merit is punished. Freedom is called treason. Forced unity at gunpoint. Nigeria rejected a Bure Accord. Today restructuring the Titanic will not and cannot save a sinking ship. Nigeria DNA is domination. Nigeria was never meant to be one from the beginning. True unity must be willing, organic, born of choice, not a prison of nations where the inmates have no voice.
For over 100 years, the history of Nigeria has been written by the blood of the innocents. One Nigeria rewards terrorists. We are not asking for hatred. We demand the right to live and survive, the right to build, to innovate, to let our children breathe. Biafra is not revenge. Biafra is rejection of death's decree. Biafra is rejection of death sentence. Biafra means industry, justice, rule of law, self-determination and liberty. From Lugard's fraud in 1914 to the struggle of today, the cry remains the same. We will not fade away. One Nigeria means death to its citizens. One Nigeria means death. Slow death by poverty, sudden death by bullets of terrorists, jihadists integrated into Nigeria military. We choose life, we choose Biafra. Long live the spirit of our fallen heroes. Long live the struggle, long live the land of the rising sun. The future is ours, we know. God bless Biafra. Public government in exile under the leadership of Prime Minister His Excellency Ogechukwu Nkere, for standing up for Biafra independence. We choose life, we choose Biafra. Long live Biafra, long live self-determination. We choose Biafra.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Biafrans all over the world, I greet you. Depending on your location, I am here once more today for us to deliberate on our fight for freedom. Our freedom will be non-negotiable, and it is non-negotiable. We will fight and fight till we get what we are looking for. Independence of any country at all. Join me from wherever you are. Let us continue. I remain Betty Ada Biafra. Today is 25th of August. The month is almost and the year is running out. Today being 25th of August 2026 tells us that there is no more time, Biafrans. Join me and let us continue. Join me and join me. As you are joining, click the like button and share the message so that it goes viral, because I am here to let our people know what some of them already know but are not acting upon it, and what many do not know about that they should know. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ekenekwa m unu. Ekene m nwoke, ekene nwanyị. Tata bụ Orie. Orie ga-eletela anyị ife ọma nke onye chilu ya zelu. Ndị be anyị gbakọta n'ọnụ ka anyị kwuo okwu ife gbasalụ obodo anyị bụ Biafra. Anyị abụrụ ndị izizi na-enweta their government from exile. So onye ọbụla nwere ife edori anya ya bịa nso, maka na onye amarọ nwanne ya gbazielie. Ọsọ anyị na-agba bụ ọsọ onye agha na nwanne ya. Ya ndị be anyị bịanụ nso, ugo ebelugokwanụ na mgbagbu. Sọsọ okenye ka a na-asị ya pụta n'anwụ ụmụaka adasị okenye ya pụta n'anwụ. I beg your pardon. Ọsọsọ ụmụaka ka a na-asị pụta n'anwụ maka na ọ marọ nke bụ nke. Mana okenye adasị okenye pụta n'anwụ. Ugo ebelugonu na mgbagbu. Onye soro n'ife anyị na-eme, kedu ife ọkwụ eche? Ọ na-eche gịnị? Join me and let us continue. Before I go ahead, my people, I have to thank God Almighty for His mercies towards all Biafrans all over the world. We are humble people. We do not look for trouble. God Almighty, come and fight for this freedom with us and let us all go home. We, your children, will commit our lives, our struggle to be free into your hands, believing, my Lord, that you will answer us, because what you, God, cannot do does not exist. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. So, my people, join me from wherever you are watching, and let us continue. Biafrans, on Sunday, we had Omambala town hall meeting. They were my brother Charles Chukwudi. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Thank you for joining us. Biafrans, join me. Wherever you are, join me and let us continue. Biafra remains our religion, and we must continue to evangelize, talk to people, friends, and brothers and sisters all over the world about Biafra. Biafrans are not the only government that have ever started from exile. And I have a recorded voice of our sister, Tutos, that will explain that to us, and we will take it from there. Sometimes some people will say, why don't you come from home? Why don't you come and start from home? For sure, starting from home is not anything bad. It is the same home that we are fighting to maintain. So, Biafrans, there are many ways of doing things, and fundraising on every Saturday is part of it. Town hall meeting on Sundays is part of it. So we, the Breji, we are following the legal footsteps of those who have done it in the past, and we are taking corrections from mistakes of those in the past. So this last Sunday was 23rd of August 2025. Omambala people had their town hall meeting, and our Prime Minister was there. So Biafrans, join me, and let us continue. Remember, my people, the terrorist groups, they are not giving up. They are terrorizing our people in homeland. And those of us in diaspora, it is our duty to let the world know about this. So let us listen to what our Prime Minister said here. and we will take it from there.
Yeah, but our Honorable Minister of Information. Am I coming out?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. And first and foremost, a special greeting to all the senior citizens here. Their presence really matters because they are living by example. They are teaching the young ones what to do, the reason why to fight freedom, and what freedom is all about. If their freedom don't matter, I don't think our senior citizens will leave their valuable time and be here in the town hall meeting, in our fundraising, in all our activity. Special greeting to you all. We appreciate you. Thank you. Greetings to members of the cabinet that are here, both home and abroad, and to the administration or administrative body of Omambala. Special greeting. We appreciate everyone. And thank you all for this privilege given to me to be your midst today. We appreciate you all. We all know the reason why we are here. And the reason why we are doing what we are doing today, because our life is at risk, of which if we don't fight back, if we don't do what we're supposed to do, we will be exterminated from the surface of the earth. Our generation will be raised. This have started over 100 years ago. Some of us have watched our family members murdered, killed, beheaded, raped, chased out of their village, burned their villages, chased from Hiamufu to Ika, to G River, to Were, to Okigwe. A lot have happened to us. And before the genocidal war, all of us witnessed how our family members do run from the northern part of Nigeria back to Biafra, because the North don't like us. They don't want us. And when we decide to exit, to say we don't want to be part of the forcefully union again, they say we're going nowhere. That they want us to coexist with them. But at the same time, they don't treat us with fair handshake. They are still marginalizing us, killing us, doing what is despicable for the Biafran people.
Yes. Biafrans, my people, when our PM is talking this way, most people do not realize what is going on. Our people, most of them have cultivated this lifestyle that nothing is happening. Remember that Syria was a Christian country. Remember that Turkey was a Christian country. All these Christian countries are now in the hands of Islamic group, terrorists. People of Persia called Iran, they are not Muslims originally, but today they are fighting, calling on America to support them, and America, knowing that Iranians, They are the sponsors of every terrorist group, Islamic terrorists, all over the world. Many people are now crying. Let me search for some videos, and that will confirm what I'm saying. I will show you, and you will see that many countries are now crying the cry of Biafra. Let us listen to this video, and I will take it from there.
Nigeria, but I've got a question.
When I am telling any Biafran to wake up your idea, wake up. When we are doing something like fundraising, do not fail to be there, my people. Ndị Igbo si na-eme ngwa ngwa emeghala ọdachi. Greetings, my sister. Ndewo, Ruby. Thank you so much for joining us. Biafrans, let us rise up. Let us think about our future. It is important. So nwatakịrị ka a na-asị pụta n'anwụ, ada agwa okenye ya pụta n'anwụ. What our Prime Minister Mazi Ogenkere said about our freedom, the way we have been marginalized, the way we are being intimidated, the way we are being killed. The world is now talking about it. And before I go ahead, let me play. This video just came this morning, and everybody is carrying it on the internet. Listen to it.
Thank you, Madam President. Dear leftists, it's not many of you in here to discuss genocide committed on Christians in Nigeria, but I've got a question. Who's killing them? Islamists, jihadists, and who let them into Europe? You did, communists.
Who is the one doing all these killings? He said jihadists. Who let them in? The communists. And where are the communists? In Europe. Where are they? In Europe. We went through this 1966, 67. For a whole 3 years, we were massacred, murdered, killed, raped. Children died of malnutrition called kwashiorkor. And it is still ongoing. Are we going to keep quiet? And the answer is no. Our freedom will never be negotiable, because right is given by God. And you have to maintain your own right. You don't have to go and call God again to come and help you, because he has already given you the right. It is only humans that sit on other people's right. Only humans.
Madam President, dear leftists, it's not many of you in here to discuss genocide committed on Christians in Nigeria, but I've got a question. Who's killing them?
I've got a question. Who is killing them? That's the question.
Islamists, jihadists, and who let them into Europe?
Who let them in? Europe. Who let them in? Europe.
You did, communists. You let them in. People in Europe are dying. People in Europe are killed, beheaded, raped, but not in Poland. Not in Poland because we did not let them in. When you started this madness in 2015, we did not let them in, not only...
Probably, my people, this man is a Polish man. He said that Poland did not let them in. If you go to South Africa, you cannot see a mosque, not even one, because I have been to South Africa twice. Who let them in? Europe. Why did they let them in? Why did they allow them? Why are they keeping quiet? Why do they prefer to use them? Our oil, natural resources, gas, crude. This is what is causing all these problems. Because terrorism is not our language. They let them in. That's what this guy is talking about. And that's what our Prime Minister, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere, is talking about here. The way we have been killed, marginalized, and we are still being killed.
Will be exterminated from the surface of the earth. Our generation will be erased. This has started over 100 years ago. Some of us have watched our family members murdered, killed, beheaded, raped, chased out of their village, burned their villages, chased from the Hiamufu to Ika, to G River, to Were, to Okigwe. A lot have happened to us. And before the genocidal war, all of us witnessed how our family members do run from the northern part of Nigeria back to Biafra. Because the North don't like us. They don't want us. And when we decide to exit, to say we don't want to be part of the forcefully union again, they say we're going nowhere. They want us to coexist with them. But at the same time, they don't treat us with fair handshake. They are still marginalizing us, killing us, doing what is despicable for the Biafran people.
They don't like us. They kill us. They marginalize us. That was exactly the reason why this Polish guy said that they never accepted them, that the Polish people, never wanted the Islamic group, the infidels.
Poland.
They are
Not
the
in
real
Poland.
infidels. And they will be calling you infidel. Listen to him.
Poland. Not in Poland because we did not let them in. When you started this madness in 2015, we did not let them in. Not only that, we changed our law. When our soldier was killed with a spear, we changed our law and our soldiers can use live bullets now. So I have a message to all jihadists. Do not come to the Polish border. Do not try to harm any of our soldiers because you will be dead. Shot dead. And mark my words, communists. There will come a day when Christian Europe will rise.
Did you hear what he said? That they should not cross their border. Because if you cross their border, you will be dead. That they did not only stop Islamic group from entering their country, but that they made a law that if you cross their border, you will be dead. Biafra'S, this is it. That's exactly what our Prime Minister was saying there. I know that sometimes people will hear about a video, you will see a video like the one I'm doing this morning. You might see it and just walk past. But sit down and think. Majority of us are now in overseas countries, living there, having children there, And they are all schooling there to know how to move ahead. You will understand that these people, they are never in a hurry in anything. They take their time to study any environment, know their mannerism, their characteristics. It might take them 3 years to study one thing, even if it takes them 10 years. But the truth is that they have a target. They have something that they want to study, and they want to come out with a good result. Are we this type of people that are always in a hurry? That we don't take time to study our environment, assess it, and make provisions for that time and tomorrow? Are we this type of people who don't like to analyze things the way they are, but to lie? We have the category of illiterates. We have the category of semi-illiterates. We have the category of the educated illiterates. Those who supposed to teach, educate, like that Dr. Michael Rubin, when he had a program with our Prime Minister and our Information Prime Minister, he said that we should take time and educate our people. Educate our people. Running helter-skelter like headless chicken, it will not get us Biafra. What will get us Biafra is consensus presence, consensus presentation, consensus in everything we do. But no, it must be me. Me, 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 me. When you haven't even gone halfway. This is the work of your enemy. Do not give them that satisfaction that you are uncontrollable, that your porosity means that you can easily be bought and easily be convinced, contrary to what your objectives are. Ndị banyi onye nyezina ndị Fulani, our enemies, onye nyezina fa that satisfaction na anyị bụ ndị a ga-akụlisi one by one. Wee nụ anyị bụ ndị a na-atụ egwu. Anyị bụ ndị a na-atụ egwu. Anyị abụrụ anyhow people. Onye lezi n'onwe ya penny n'afọ. Let us remain powerfully strong as God made us. Because the target of your enemy is to break you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. You know they have warned you. This guy is here telling us that in Poland, they never allowed Muslims to come into their country. And that was not just it. They went ahead and made a law that if you cross into their country, that they will definitely unalive you. I will make him to repeat it. They were my brother, Solomon. Thank you for joining us this morning. Let us listen to this man. You will hear what he said. The world is now talking about the atrocities, the massacre, the terrorism of Nigeria. Biafra freedom is not negotiable. That's the title of today's program. No more negotiation. When we offer them negotiation, it has passed. That time we promised them that we are willing for the oil to be shared equally, but they never accepted it. They thought that we are this cheap fish that could be caught by a penny hook. But Biafra'S, we say no. They know that we are not that penny hook or penny cheap fish to be caught by a penny hook. They can no longer get their way through with us. They failed, and the whole world now know that Nigeria is the problem in West Africa, in that region. We are not going to allow them. No, my people, we are not going to allow them. Listen to this guy, and I will play our prime minister. Then you will understand. When I play the video of our prime minister, after this man's video, you will understand. Yes, my brother Chukwudi, you don't know what is happening with our people. That is why we have to educate them.
When you started this madness in 2015, we did not let them in. Not only that, we changed our law.
They changed their law. When the Europe started this mess, they said that these people will not enter their country. But they did not stop there, but they went ahead and changed their law.
And our soldier was killed with a spear. We changed our law, and our soldiers can use live bullets now. So I have a message to all jihadists. Do not come to the Polish border. Do not...
He has a message to all jihadists. Do not come to Polish borders. That is what he's saying. Do not come to Polish borders. My people, Biafrans are not joking. Do you people know? Do you people know? Because some people will say to me, why don't you come home and start doing this? This is the word of a coward, the word of an illiterate fool who does not want to know. Now listen to this. This is Google. Polish government in exile, 1939 to 1990. The Nigeria Biafra War stopped and ended in 1970. So by that time, Poland were government in exile. It said, formed in World War II after the German and Soviet invasion of Poland ended after free elections in Poland. They were in exile. We are not the first. So those of you who keep telling us, or that keep telling us, why don't you come home? It's as if you don't understand it. It is as if you do not understand it. You don't even care to have a read or make a very tiny research. So when our prime minister is saying everything he's saying, and I saw this video, I said that this is the right video to let our people know what is going on. And you have to just type a very little research and it will come up. It will come up because it's not as if I crammed anything. You have to research. It's a Polish government in exile, 1939 to 1990. And that this government in exile was formed during World War II. So we are not the first. And I will assure you that we are not going to be the last. This is how life is. My people, let us all know. Do you know that some of these people in exile were selling their gold and using it to support their government? Do you think that such people, when this Polish government, where this man is talking from, when they were established, do you think that such people will be forgotten? And the answer is no. That's why whenever we are doing fundraising, try and be there. No matter how little you donate, you are supported. Because we have decided that on the face of this very genocidal, by the jihadists caused in our land, raping of our women, killing of our youths, killing of our elderlies and pregnant women. We will never forget any hand that donated to Biafra coming. Because these people were once in exile like us. Now today, Poland is a government of its own. After their recognition, that was 1939. And they became a government in 1990. I will tell you of another one. French, 1940 to 1944. They were government in exile in Britain. Charles de Gaulle. We are not the only government in exile. So this Polish man is telling the European nation that they are the ones that opened the door for jihadists.
Not to harm any of our soldiers because you will be dead. Shot dead. And mark my words, communists, there will come a day when Christian Europe will rise. There will come a day that we will get rid of communists from the governments. We're going to get rid of jihadists, and we're going to make Europe great again. And always remember my motto: learn from Poland, be like Poland.
Learn from Poland, be like Poland. Because he said that time is coming when they will get rid of these communists completely. Just like now, America used to give Nigeria aid. They cut 50% of that aid. Now they have completely cut off aid, 100% for Nigeria. And what did they do? They stepped up their terrorism, kidnapping of children, men and women. I have a video to show you that. I have a video, and you will see and understand what I am saying. I have a video to that. You will understand that Nigeria will never stop. Just have a look at this video. Have a look.
Ga dai mutanen ku kamar yadda kuka ganin su mazan su
Are you
da
seeing it?
matan su ga su da insha Allah kowa dai ya ga akwai dan uwan shi shiki waye ne baban shi yake shiki ko
Are you hearing the cry of little kids, babies of maybe 5 to 6 months? Are you hearing their cries? This is terrorism. Do you know what these people are doing? 500 people from Niger State.
maman shi waye ne kanin shi yake ciki waye ne yaron shi yake ciki kowa dai ya gani ga su nan.
Are you seeing that little baby? Let me take it a little bit back.
Suna hannun
You see the little baby being lifted up by his mom. And all these cries is cry of babies, little kids in the bush. And these are their group. But why are they doing that? They are doing that because they need money to continue their terrorism practices. They need money from the governor of this state. Why? Because the world have now rejected Nigeria completely. So when our prime minister is talking to us about the genocide going on in our land, we should be able to support that government in exile. Because as I told you here, 1939, Polish were in exile, government in exile. 1939 to 1990, we are not the first. As Dr. Ruben said, we should educate our people. Those of you in homeland who are saying, oh, why don't you come home? For you to understand and know, this is it here on my phone, Google. Go to Google, you will see it. Look at it. I didn't say it. And you have heard a Polish man telling the world that they don't have Muslim in their country and that they will never have Muslim in their country, and if you cross their border, that their military will shoot you dead. That's what he said. That if you cross their border, they will unalive you. So, when our Prime Minister is talking to us, we should listen with precision. We should listen with keen interest, because he is talking to us about realities of life, about how we will get Biafra, about what will save us. We have to tell the world.
That is the same reason why we are here today, because we want to be free. And we want our voice heard internationally, locally, worldwide. While we are doing that, we also need to do the needful. Whenever I have the opportunity to speak with people from homeland, Biafra land, of which we are not liberating America, where I am here. We are not liberating Cuba, nor Israel, nor Brazil, nor Germany. We are liberating our homeland. Please, if you're in the homeland, I encourage you, do your best. If your best is not enough, ask yourself question. Remember your brothers, your sisters, your uncle, victim of this genocide going on. Remember them. I believe if you remember them, it will break your heart.
Yes, when our Prime Minister is saying that we should remember our brothers and our sisters, he is telling us the truth. He is making us realize what is going on, what we should do that we are not doing. For instance, I have this video now. Let me show it to you. The video, you have seen it before, but my people, when it comes to lectures, we have to use everything available to us to make our people understand. As Dr. Michael Rubin said, that we should educate our people. Look at this man. PM said that those in homeland, that they should remember our people that have died and are still dying. This man, I know the son's name. His name is Joey Zaza. He is a billionaire, and his father is also a billionaire. Biafrans. This man was kidnapped by the Fulanis, the strategically positioned Fulanis, the systematical terrorist group, because they did not go to that Anambra to kidnap many people. They only went for him. Why? Because they know that he's a billionaire. It's either that somebody connived with them, or they have worked their way around to know that this man, the money he will give them, will be what even 100 people will give them. This man gave them 1.5 billion. 1.5 billion that he gave to the terrorists before he was released. 1.5 billion. When PM is telling you in homeland to remember, let me tell you people the gospel truth. Nigeria government controlled by the Fulanis will never allow Obi to rule Nigeria. But if Obi comes today to support Biafra and is going for an election in Biafra land, the chances are that he will be the president. But in Nigeria, an Igbo man will never be allowed to rule Nigeria. It is a memo that was kept in Asorok. Who kept that memo? Fulanis and their allies. The European allies. Because they know that Biafrans, we will never allow them. I have another video. Let me look for it. Let me look for another video. And you will all hear and know the reason why they will never allow an Igbo person to rule Nigeria. Why they will keep such memo. Who told us about the memo? Showore, Sahara reporter. That there's a written memo that an Igbo man should never be allowed to rule Nigeria. Listen to this.
And shouts into the present. That time is now. That voice is the voice of the Igbo people, a people so powerful in spirit, so unbreakable in will, that even the mighty British Empire trembled at the sound of their name.
This person talking is an evangelist called Billy Graham. He said that the Igbos are very powerful, that even the British tremble at the voice, at the sound of their voice. That was why they left that memo. When our Prime Minister Mazio Gekere is telling you during this town hall meeting on Sunday, on the 23rd, just 2 days ago, that those in homeland should be concerned fully about our freedom. And I showed you the video of an Anambra billionaire that paid 150 billion to the terrorists that kidnapped him. If that man had put that money here, he will understand and know that his own nation is coming soon and very soon. But no, he paid that money to his enemy. And I mentioned the fact that Obi is the one they are using now to distract Biafrans. And I also mentioned that there was a memo in Asorok, Nigeria, that an Igbo man should never be allowed to rule Nigeria. And this video, where this evangelist is speaking, tells you the reason why. Let's continue to listen to this video.
They didn't fear the Igbo because they were violent. No.
He said the British is not afraid of the Igbos because we are violent.
They feared the power of their mind, the strength of their unity.
They fear the power of our mind and the strength of our unity. That is why they are now splitting us. They compare anything to any willing tool in our struggle to go and sabotage what we are doing, pretending that he or she is a Biafran. Listen to this because it is very important.
And the depth of their culture.
And the depth of our culture. The depth, the strength of our culture. Do you know what that strength of our culture is? The strength of our culture bụ ife ndị Igbo na-akpọ eze pụọ eze anọchie. They held ụwa zuru ike. And Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi came out. They held Onyendu Mazi Simon Ekpa came out. They held Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Ogenkere came out. That is that depth of our culture. Biafra nwelu mmadụ. They don't ever know where we will surface the next minute. They don't know. And they can never know how we walk. That is what they fear. And that is what this evangelist is talking about. Let's keep listening to this voice.
The British Empire, with all its guns and global power, was shaken by a tribe that refused to bow, refused to break.
That the British Empire was shaken by a tribe that refused to bow. My people, we refuse to bow because it is our nature. It's inherent in us. We do not bow to any weakling. We do not bow to anybody threatening us. We don't bow to cheap blackmail. We don't bow to lily-livered men and women. That was why in 1804, our fathers who were being taken on slavery to America to go to Mississippi and work in their cotton farms and in their sugarcane farms, they refused and they held their hands and jumped into the ocean. We are never slaves and we can never be slaves to anybody. You cannot intimidate us with your guns and bullets. That's what this evangelist is saying here. Evangelist Billy Graham. That's what he is saying. And it's very important that I remind my brothers and sisters that we are not lily-livered. We are not weaklings. We don't give up. Biafra freedom is not negotiable. Not us. Not the Igbos as a tribe, as a nation.
Refused to be erased. You see, the Igbo were never just another group of people to be colonized. They were a force of resistance, a pillar of self-rule.
We are self-reliant, pillar of self-rule, a threat to imperial lies. We are a pillar of self-rule, a threat to imperial lies. That's what the Igbo is. That's what we are.
A threat to imperial lies. The Igbo believed in freedom long before the West defined it.
Yes, we believe in freedom long before the Western colonization. 1804, when our forefathers rejected slavery and jumped into the river or into the ocean in Georgia. Biafrans, whatever it takes, I have to keep reminding our people.
Believed in justice before the colonizer could spell it. They governed themselves with systems so sophisticated that even European scholars were stunned. They didn't need kings appointed by foreigners. They chose their own leaders. They didn't need...
We choose our own leaders. We choose our own leaders. We choose our leaders. We are not lily-livered. We are not cowards. We are not weaklings. Biafrans, rise up. Support your prime minister. Breji is the only government that Nigeria now cries and runs after us.
It will make you want to go extra mile. It will make you want to do more. More. We are peaceful people and we are too loud. I keep hammering, we are too loud, we are too loud. Some will say I'm insulting us. No.
Yes, when our PM is saying we are too loud, it means that what should be kept secret must be kept secret. Ọ bụrụ ife niile ka a na-ekwu maka ya, my people. Ọ bụrụ ife niile. Oge ụfọdụ imechinata ọnụ. Oge ụfọdụ ịgbachi nkịtị. Ọ ife ndị oyibo na-akpọ diplomacy. Ọ bụrụ etu ọbụla mmadụ si paa aka mma ka o si egbue. Oge ụfọdụ ife ụfọdụ ịnọdụ nwayọ. Ndị ọcha dị very diplomatic. And ọfa na-achụ anyị using ndị Fulani na ndị Yoruba. But what do we do? You just keep quiet. You keep quiet. Anyị bụ ụmụ agụ. Agụ bi n'ọfịa mana ọ da-ata afụfịa. The lion lives in the bush but does not eat grass. When you watch lion or tiger aiming at his target, he will just bend down. Sometimes, when you see something you know you want to eat, you don't cough. No matter how your throat itches, you don't cough. You will endure it painfully. We talk too much. I will not ascribe this to any particular person. But look at what is happening in Finland. We are winning. We are winning. We have won. We have done this. We have done that. Don't you know that that man there in prison, that it is somebody who put him there, that he has his or her reason or group of people? Just keep quiet. Ọ bụrụ ndị ọcha jere ije anwa, ịmanụ pim n'ọnụ fa just bịafe shekie nwanne fa nwoke ọ gafelu. Mana ndị be anyị na media mkpọtụ everywhere. A na-eme mkpọtụ na-eshake everywhere. Onye ji eji aka arapụrụ ọkụ ya. We talk too much. Prime Minister, nobody will blame you on this. You are very 100% correct. Ndị be anyị na-eme ụzụ too much. When they're supposed to keep quiet, they talk. And when they are expected to talk, they will stupidly keep quiet. Then the Fulani naturally, you can never hear any one of them talk about it. Oh, okay, kere sikwa. Simon Ekpa sikwa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sikwa. Nkaka. You can never hear them talk about the Fulanis. We talk too much. PM is damn too correct. I'm not a child. I am very observant too. I'm watching what is going on. The noise making is just too much. We don't need it. We don't need it. Everybody should keep quiet and watch carefully. Keep quiet. There's a film called The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, acted by Clint Eastwood. And the man there called, I've forgotten his name. He says, shoot, don't talk. Because when you are talking, you won't see anything to shoot. The thing will be alerted by your voice and they will disappear. And you will lose out. My people, onye ọbụla amụta ka esi emechinata ọnụ. In some cases, you keep quiet. It's better you don't say a thing than talk yourself into the hands of your enemy. We talk too much. PM, you are correct, and I agree with you.
I am a Biafra as well. If I say we are too loud, I'm part of we are too loud, meaning that I personally have to do the best to overshadow the loudness, to practice what I preach. If you're one of those that are not practicing what you preach, ask yourself serious question. We talk too much. All we do, talk, no action. For less than 2 years now, I have come to realize a lot that I have not realized or known before. My eye open more and more every day when I sleep, whatever I do in the dream. It's all about Biafra. Never a day for over 2 years that I close my eye to sleep that I don't dream about Biafra. Everything I do is all about Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. At place of work, I'm thinking about Biafra. While I'm running my personal business, also on phone calls. Every day I probably spend more than 6, 7, 8 hours on phone calls talking about Biafra. What do we need to do? How to push Biafra forward? That is exactly what I want those in the homeland to do. Leaders before us, we love them, we cherish them, but they have failed us. When I say they fail, some don't like to hear that because that's the problem we have. We know how to worship people. They fail by telling us the truth. Telling Biafrans what they need to do. There is a time before now, 10, 15 years ago, before 20 years ago, we have the opportunity to take over our land, to overrun the system. We fail, we miss that opportunity. Maybe things happen for a reason. We have a great chance at a time when our land is not yet Islamized. I'm sorry, when our land is not yet militarized by a Nigerian terrorist state. Before they move all these, their heavy armored tanker, 10, 15, before 20 years ago, we see little few armored tankers and little few personnel of Nigerian military. We have a great chance and opportunity to take over our land. We miss that chance. And leaders before us, starting from Uwazurike, when Uwazurike started the cause of Biafra, resurrect the movement, gradually, the momentum shift to his side. A lot of Biafrans are so happy. They embrace him, they follow him, and along the line, he was betrayed. But as a true soldier, he don't supposed to take because of that betrayal and abandon the cause of freedom. If he's really genuinely fighting for Biafra, and if he's born to fight to free the people of Biafra, he will run to exile, whether in the dream, anyhow it happened, he will find himself somewhere still fighting for the freedom of Biafra. It don't matter where, as long as that cause that he have been called to do is supposed to still carry it on. But he disappeared, abandoned the cause of Biafra. And this is the same leader, so-called leader at the time, that thousands, if not millions of Biafra follow. Under his watch, Biafrans were massacred. Do you think the family members that follow Uwazurike, the surviving one, do you think they will forgive what Uwazurike did? They will not. Unless he turn around and fight for those that have been killed, especially under his watch. Do you think those that were massacred, murdered, beheaded under his watch in their grave, they will be happy with Uwazurike? They will not. because he disappointed them. He abandoned the cause. He did. He betrayed them. Because if he understand and if he know he's not going to be able to finish the journey he has started and people trusted him, they follow him, if he himself is well convinced he's not going to be able to do it, why deceive people to follow him? I called him out a few days ago. I said, Wazirike, the time is kicking. I'm giving him time to do the right thing. In later day, weeks to come, I will unleash what I will unleash on him, and I will make sure I let him know that if he don't do the right thing, the land of Biafra will swallow him. Enough is enough. These people have set us back because of his action. A lot of Biafrans don't want to talk about Biafra again. Remember a family of 10. If 9 family members are killed one way or the other or arrested one way or the other because of the cause of following a leader they once trust called Wazirike, do you think that surviving one person will forgive him? Do you think that surviving one person will want to hear Biafra with his ear again after his family member had been murdered, killed under the watch of Wazirike?
Biafrans, I hope everybody is hearing what our PM is saying. When our PM is talking this way, it reminds me of Ambazonia. It reminds me the time of Mandela. That you have previous leaders does not mean that the person leading you now does not require followers. And when a leader is not around, what most people that are their followers do, they will be like the sheep without shepherd. Because in the Bible, I'm a Christian, they say that during the time of Jesus Christ, he was the good shepherd who was willing to die for his sheep. And he even used the parable of one sheep that was lost, and you have to go and look for it. That is a good shepherd. When we have past leaders and they are no longer there, or they are there but cannot actively do something, it is imperative that their followers will be looking for where to hang on or who to follow. I think it will be very nice. I am thinking, it's not conclusive, that it will be good for those leaders to tell their followers, follow this man, follow him. He is working according to my template. He is doing what I am supposed to do. Then those followers, hearing the voice of their master, will now channel that energy. But having this group here, having the other group there, having this one there, my people, it will not help us. We now have government in exile. And like I told you, Poland had their government in exile 1939, and by 1990, they were recognized and they became a nation, and they have their own nation. No government in exile that worked without a leader. And they must have lost the count of leadership they had before they got to their final bus stop. When you see the Ambazonians, you will know that Dr. Cho Ayaba has somebody that was leading him, and that somebody was kidnapped, arrested in Nigeria, and returned to Cameroon. Dr. Cho Ayaba, he came on board. He came on board. And what happened? He started, and he was later arrested. Just like us. We are doing exactly the same thing with Ambazonia. Today, they have another person. When we went to Finland 2024, I took picture with him. One of these days, I will bring out that video and I will show you the man who is currently their leader. Just like the way Onyendu, they captured Wazirike, Onyendu came out. When Onyendu was abducted and renditioned to Nigeria, Mazi Simon came out. He became the first prime minister. And now that they arrested and detained or imprisoned Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Ogenkere came out. They were my sister. Thank you for joining us. So, Biafrans, every leader have their own style. Right now in the country where I live, they have a man called Keir Starmer that was ruling Britain up till this time. But some months ago, he was dethroned and he personally and honorably resigned when he understood that the people no longer want him. I know that such thing can never happen in any African nation. That any of the leaders, like Tinubu, that the people are protesting that they don't want you, and he is fighting to remain there. Keir Starmer has been replaced by Graham. This is it. This is it. So, we do not have a leader by now. And when the prime minister is saying that Wazirike made a mistake, this is what he should do. Now that he is no longer on the limelight, thousands of Biafrans follow him during Masob. Wazirike should be in the position right now to tell them this is the moving train now that is taking our freedom further. Follow them, join them. That way we will have more bodies of donors that we donate towards our freedom. My people, freedom is not free. Freedom is never free. Freedom is never free. And because of that, it is very expensive. We require people, these leaders that are no longer there, by this time, it should be their duty to tell their followers, go and join the people who are now moving fast to get Biafra. This is how I see and agree with what our Prime Minister is saying. Two leaders can never rule the same. Most powerful and wise leaders, they watch and detect the mistakes of the past leaders and they don't repeat it. My people, understand this. I know that we are very sentimentally attached to our leaders. That somebody say, I will not do the way the other leader did it, does not mean rejection. What it means is being careful. Being careful. If your leader is here now I'm sure he will not repeat the way he did it. Can I use one example? When Pastor Emeka Livingston was with us, he told our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, that Ngozi Orabueze is working for Nigeria because he was in Breji. He was in Nigeria politics. And she later made it clear when she told you people, I am a People's Club member. I talk with some of the governors and their brothers. She said it. It's on the internet. Search for it and you will see it. I'm not framing her up. After all, I'm a woman like her. But I'm not monger like her. Emeka Livingston said it. But nevertheless, the PM accepted him, accepted her into our fold. And look at what she did. Now she lives in America, where our Prime Minister, Mazi Ogenkere, lives. America is now going, Nigeria is going after our Prime Minister in America. And you will ask yourself, why did they not go after Ngozi? This is it. Red flag. So, when your leader makes a mistake, and maybe through that mistake, because Ngozi later started having problem with Mazi Simon Ekpa, our first Prime Minister. And that problem led to Ngozi telling him, I will deal with you. And my people, what happened next? Ngozi and Bianca Ono, Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife. It started happening. Do you people know that Bianca and Nigeria went to Finland to deport Mazi Simon Ekpa to Nigeria? But Bianca failed. Minister of Foreign Affairs, that's what Bianca is now made, because she's working for Nigeria, regardless of the fact that her husband was the first man that introduced us to this freedom fight, Biafra'S. And Bianca Ono knew very well that Ojukwu is the leader of Biafra since 1967. She betrayed. She became Ngozi's friend, best friend and ally. Why did Nigeria government not go after her? That is a pertinent question, and nobody has answered that question to me. But now they are going after Mazi Ogenkere because Breji is the one hitting Nigeria below the belt. Make no mistakes. If you are sentimentally attached to any of the past leaders, think very fast. Do you want Biafra? If you want Biafra, know it that your government has been formed and we are the ones moving things ahead. I am with Breji, and Breji is under the leadership of Mazi Ogenkere. So now, Biafrans, detach that your mental whatever and come to Breji that is getting your government recognized. This is where we are right now. We can never be these children that when they born them, they will become vegetable. They will never grow up. They will never stand. Their neck will be doing like this. Their neck can never steady up. They can never run. They can never grow. We are now in our diplomatic stage. And our Prime Minister talking the way he does. He is right. You have to detach. Detach. Your leader cannot actively lead you from the prison. Detach if you really and truly want Biafra to come. Detach. Detach that your emotion. That will not get you Biafra. It is Brazil that America now knows. Israel knows. Every other country knows. Even a British man called, what's his name again? He went to the Arise platform and he said that the Brazil, they are really shaking Nigeria. That we are connected to the American top government officials. And I can show that to you. I can show that to you. Now, look at this man here. Look at him with our prime minister. One of the top American congressmen. This one is the Minister of Defense in America with our prime minister. Ndibai, if they show. I'm not lying to you. So when our prime minister is talking about the failures of the past leaders, he is invariably telling you people that he will not make the mistakes of the past leaders. And it does not translate to anything hatred. It is only evil mind that will translate that word to hatred. Because if Biafra comes tomorrow, everybody will be going home. And our leaders will be released. But if you think that they will just release them now, it is our prayer. We want them released because they have contributed powerfully in their own way. The moment we are recognized and we go home, definitely everybody will be home. Yes, our brother Solomon said all these noisemakers in social media were all ignorant of laws of government. That is a slap to our yet to recognize nation. For two of our leaders to be detained, to be in detention, yet they are there committing nuisance. Well, my brother, let me tell you, Biafra is not all about blame. It's not all about blame. We have to keep moving, nevertheless. But listen to your prime minister. Follow him, support him financially. That's all we need right now. Let us not act like foolish people. That is the desire of your enemy. That is the wish of your enemy. That you are all going left, right, and center. They don't want you to settle. They don't want you to be united. That is the mistake that many of us make.
Only what will make that one person still talk or think about Biafra is if they find out that the champion that they once believed in is still fighting for them. Fast forward to Mazin Namdekanu. Mazin Namdekanu is making the same mistake. Under his watch, instead of unifying those that believe in him, every time he keep making mistake of him putting a bunch of saboteurs around him. We understood that those that betray him are still the same people that he appointed to serve under his administration.
Now, my people, when you think about this, when you hear this sort of thing, you will think of a man called Chinasamuru. Many Biafrans do not know that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once worked with Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo today is the highest person buying our people in Biafra land with his special force that he trained. And Nigeria government was the people that sent him to go and study Islamic religion and language, which he speaks today. They went and planted him at that end of the river where they say that they will dip their Holy Quran. That is their own slogan, that they will dip their Quran on the high sea. So they took somebody from there and sent him to be Islamized. This Asari Dokubo used to work with Onyendu until Onyendu claimed that Asari Dokubo duped Biafrans of 20 million. That he sent him to go and collect the money for something to be done. He collected the money and ended it. And that was how him and Onyendu separated. Another one that appears like mistake is taking Chinasamuru. Chinasamuru was sent to Kuwait like Nigeria jihadist government sent Asari Dokubo. Chinasamuru was sent to Kuwait by Nigeria government. Chinasamuru is 100% Muslim. But Onyendu took him because he speaks Igbo. He answers Igbo. Your enemy will always come in your middle and sow their evil seed of discord, so that you will not move forward. You will never be settled. And these are the same group of people with Chinasamuru, Chike Doziem, all of them in DOS. They sold Onyendu. The same group of people now have surrounded Onyendu. This is what our Prime Minister is saying. I know that when you hate somebody, you don't want to hear anything from them. Even when they are telling you the truth, it will be bitter in your ears. But I don't want anybody to think that we are here fighting ourselves. We are fighting the enemies. Our focus is on our enemies. That's why Breji Prime Minister is not giving up. He said it, that he sleeps thinking of Biafra. He dreams thinking of Biafra. He is at work thinking of Biafra. And my people, you are seeing it. Let me show you this picture and ask you a question. This picture here is the picture of our Prime Minister and all the congressmen that he has met. Tell me one thing. Do you think that all these pictures were taken one day? This is the number of times, the number of days, the number of people he has been with. Look at it. Do you think that these pictures were taken one day? No, my people. This is to show you the number of times, the number of days he devoted for Biafra. Look at it. It's not one person, not two, over 100 congressmen, different locations, different positions. This man in blue, in light sky blue t-shirt is this man in suit. If you look at this background, it's different. Look at this background, it's different. And he was in suit here and was in casual dressing here. different days. And that is the amount of time he has devoted. This picture was taken in 2023 or 24 with Jim Moran and Elias Gariselos. The first time they were introduced to Biafrans. Look at this. All these were pictures that our Prime Minister appeared in. And tell me that this all happened in one day. And I say no to you, my people. They were all taken on different dates. And this is him with the same turbans on a different background. Different days. Dedication. Look at it, my people. Dedication. When somebody is dedicated to do something, you don't just have to hear somebody talking about it. You will see it with your eyes. And you will understand that a man doing this is very dedicated. A man doing this is not just playing or joking with these serious American congressmen, because they are very serious. And they were my sister Rosalie. God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Are you seeing it, my people? I am not just telling you about these men, but you are seeing it. And they are all different backgrounds, telling you that he went to them on different dates and different locations, showing that he is serious and very, very serious. And he cannot go to meet these people without having a chat about Biafra with them. He cannot go to these men that are very serious. They are making America great. Such men, you don't joke with them. This man is responsible for American defense. This one is responsible for the passing of American laws. So, Biafrans, when our Prime Minister is telling us something, we have to listen to him. We have to listen. Because we Biafrans, we are serious-minded human beings. When he is telling you about the mistake of our past leaders, that means he has a new system. He has a new plan. And my people will have to support financially to make Biafra a nation recognized by the world leaders.
As a leader, to change our system of government. Yes, when some say democracy starts from Biafra land, I'm not going to argue whether it's true or not. But all I understand in my own way is that every community is like a government. It's like a country of its own. In every community, like in Omambala, I believe there's some community, they have their vigilante stand as their security or as their military or as you would call it as their military. And you also have a group of tax collectors that, when the community levy one, they will be the one to enforce it. They have this system set up like a country in a way that we are self-governed. And that when we say we are Republican in nature, I believe all of us understand what that means. We are so self-governed people that it's all about us. It's all about the community. It's not all about the next community. That is the reason why in Biafra land today, when the people of Omambala are celebrating any kind of celebration, when you go to Okiwe, they are not celebrating. When you go to Onisha, they are not celebrating the same celebrating. You go to Owerri, not the same. You go to Aba, not the same. Because the system of our governance did not warrant us to have a central government, whereby we all celebrate as one people, whereby we all celebrate as a nation, as a country, or as people that are born to unite and be together. So that system must be changed. So we need to move to the modern day democratic way of how government is run, how things are run. So when I point out that our leaders before us, they're the one that make a big mistake. That is why they allowed, some of them at that time allowed the amalgamation. Whether we know, we don't know, that don't really matter.
Now, my people, when our Prime Minister says that we are Republican in nature, he is not wrong. That is who we are and what we have to maintain. Being a Republican means supporting a form of government led by elected representatives rather than a monarch. And he is here telling you people how some people will be doing something in the same place in different ways. We are going to be united, maintain one general philosophy. We have to maintain one rule of law, one central law, one central way of doing things. Like when America on the 4th of, was it July, celebrated their 250 years. It was like a Thanksgiving. They celebrated it around the whole America. So being a Republican, you have to support your government to maintain one common front. Ndị be anyị, onwere onye na-agha nwanne ya. Please, my people, we have to maintain one common front. That's why when he was talking about Mazi Wazirike not being able to direct his followers to support the moving government. The moving government. Why do I call it moving government? This is the government that gives Nigeria government hell. It is because of Breji and our lobbyists that made Nigeria cough out 150 million for lobbying against our movement. Even Tinubu went to America demanding the repatriation of our prime minister. Why did they not ask for Ngozi to be repatriated? Because she works for them. Or maybe not. I don't have to be precise about that. But the truth is, why was she answering the DPM or DPO or whatever it is for Mazi Simon Ekpa, our first prime minister? But Nigeria government never went after her. And she lives in America as well. So Biafra Republic government in exile is the government that requires your support as a Republican that we are. This is it. Being a Republican, Google said, let me read it out for you. You have to be in the habit of researching to teach your people the right thing to do. He said being a Republican can mean supporting a form of government led by elected representative rather than a monarch. We do not practice monarchical system, no. Or it can mean being a Republican party like the party of Donald Trump. Not that one. But they are doing the same thing we are doing. When Donald Trump say, we will make America great again, Americans pay their tax. They are Republican. That is it. So, Biafrans, we have to be in the spirit of supporting the government that is taking us far. A government that is getting us Biafra. This is where we are right now.
If we, Biafran people, are united with one common goal, one common purpose, I don't think that amalgamation will hold. Because we care less. Because people of Omambara then care less about people of other regions from Biafra. They care less about the Karabari. They care less about people of Ibibio. They care less about the people of Urobo Isoko. The same apply to people of Urobo Isoko. They care less about the people of Omambala. We are too self-centered in whatever we do. And that will change. So now that we have realized the problem, it's time to face the problem.
Now, Biafra.
And it also affects the leaders we have before us.
Yes, it affected the leaders before us. You see what I was telling you? Freedom fighting. Unity of purpose. When your brother is crying, you cannot look the other way. That's what our Prime Minister is saying. We all have to be united. We have to be united. Fulani is fighting us, are united. I have a video where you will see the terrorists in the house of a senator. If it were some of us, they will say, oh, look at this Sabo, this and that. You can never hear them say PIM. Remember, in this video, our PM talked about, we talk too much. They will keep it secret, keep it quiet. But foolish as they are, they will always video it and post. What are they doing? Propaganda. They are putting fears in their enemies. That's why they video such thing and they throw it at you. That you can't do anything. You will not do anything. Let me show you that video. Look at it. This is the trending video. Now, these people you will see here are terrorists feeding in the house of a senator, the sponsors of Boko Haram. Remember that Canadian court mentioned that it is APC that sponsors terrorism in Nigeria, and PDP, and many more. Look at it.
Ni batu wada yadu joga ta sinima jumbo amma jiyon da sheda Allah mutum da wadi yana da rota
These are terrorists in the house of a senator. Are they talking about it? No. They will not tell you the name. But if it is you people now, you go ahead and curse the hell out of the person and tell the world that your brother did this, Okekere did this, Okekere did that. You will never talk of the good thing the person have done. It's only whatever the person is not doing wrong in your own eyes. Ndewo Doris, my sister. I hope you are keeping well. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Yes, when our PM says the one that touches me, I will show you people a video. He said that we talk a lot, and it's not wrong. Look at these Fulanis. They are together, fighting together. A whole senator. A whole senator. This is the trending video. Harboring terrorists in his house. Whether you love Mazio Genkere or not, he is the man leading us now, and we all must support him. We must support. Stop your hatred, because it's not taking us anywhere. When he blamed the past leaders, he is not putting knife in their neck. He's only telling you that those mistakes they made, that we now we will not make it, because it is going to be to the benefit of our enemies. That's what it means.
That is why I keep campaigning, talking about our problem. Leadership is all about us. If not me, not you. It makes us not to focus on the bigger picture. That is why some of these leaders, when they see anyone else rising to do what exactly they want to do as well, or even better than they are doing, they will want to suppress that person, stop that person. They believe in only them. Selfishness, self-centeredness. If not you, nobody else can do it.
Now, Biafra'S, when I was talking previously, they were my sister. Thank you so much. I have been here now for the past 1 hour, 52 minutes. Biafra'S, when our PM is talking this way, let me tell you people that we have another nation rising up. They are in the same situation and position and intention as us. Very intentional. They are Ambazonians. Their first leader was arrested in Nigeria by Buhari and sent back to the Cameroonians, and he's in prison today. Then Cho Ayoba came. They arrested him. Another one that I took picture with in Finland is here. Third man. They are not complaining the way you people are complaining. They are all focusing, supporting that man. And they did not waste time in bringing Dr. Cho Ayaba to represent their first leader. Like Biafrans did the right thing in electing Mazi Simon Ekpa, even though Nigeria media news will call him self-acclaimed. None of our leaders were self-acclaimed. You cannot call Mazio Genkere self-acclaimed, because I myself, I was one of those who voted for him to be our prime minister. We Biafrans, we elect because we are many. It's not just one person. And when your prime minister is talking to you, listen to him. Ndị Igbo si na a na-ama mma si n'ụlọ wee pụba n'ama. Anybody that will recognize you is watching you. I have about 20 people online that I don't know who they are. Watching. You don't know whether a journalist from another country is there. Therefore, you have to be careful what you say. You don't lie. You tell the world the truth. You tell your brothers and sisters the truth. And you tell yourself the truth. And the truth is that Nigeria government is detaining our leaders. Therefore, we now elected a new leader. And look at this. I will keep showing it. When you see this picture of, when you see this picture with one man, look at him here, look at him here, look at him there, you will know that that leader, that this very leader, that the leader is there. Look at him. That the leader is there with many dignitaries of America. These are the men that makes an American government great. He did not take this picture once. He took it on different locations and different dates. He cannot be working with these men and you will think that he's not making any move. Just go through the pictures one after the other, different dress, different locations, on different dates. Look at this group of Biafrans. This is our prime minister here. This is our prime minister here. These are Biafrans. This is our lobbyist, always there for us. Biafrans, look at all this. So a man who does this for you people is a very serious man. Is a man who is determined to lead you. A man who is taking from where his predecessors stopped. Like Ambazonians, he is the third leader. Now, Ambazonians also have their third leader right now. My people, Umu Oriental say no, anya lelo kie o. Anya lelo kie. Okanyi bo Ambazonia. They now have a third leader, just like us. Follow your leader. Yes, we are not here to joke with these top American officials. We cannot be missing our way. Listen to our prime minister. When he is talking to you, you must be capable. Please, can you mute? Yeah. When we are talking to Biafrans, using the video of our prime minister, you will always remember these top men that he goes to meet, that he is not joking. He is not joking. Thank God he lives in America. And thank God we now have our government. So, Biafrans, I do not have to continue wasting your time. We have one of our brothers here. He wants to speak to Biafrans. Go ahead and talk to Biafrans. Igwebike. Ndewo Charles, thank you for joining us.
Ndewo ụmụ Biafra. Ana m ekene my minister Nwada Betty. Na-ekenekwa my current prime minister Maazị Oge Nkere. Na-ekenekwa my former prime minister Simon Ekpa. Na-ekenekwa our supreme leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Na-ekenekwa ndị niile nụchagolu ọgụ a ma naba mmụọ, such like Odumegwu Ojukwu and Ifiom. Na-ekenekwa information minister Akparawa Soni. Na-ekenekwa ndị ministers niile ma cabinet niile n'isi na-asị unu jide ka unu ji, na onye si unu jide ka unu ji abụla ajọ ọfọ ka ọ gọọlụ unu. Ihe mere m ji wee na-eso this Biafran government in exile abụrụ ife ọzọ ọbụla ọ bụ ha nwaji chata UN. Ihe mere mejiri wee dị na-atụ egwu ma tụwa ha ụjọ ma mebe anything dị contrary to that charter of UN bụ na amara m na law ji everybody aka, not even our supreme leader, not even Simon Ekpa, not even Oge Nkere ga-stop nwume ihe ọbụla m ga-eme ma ọ bụrụ na ọ dị true law. So ụmụnne m niile, unu mara onye ọbụla ji law ahụ aka kịta, unu support be ya because onye ahụ ji mma jide ọgụ ejeje n'ubi. So ihe nji wee na-ekwu okwu a bụ na ndị a niile na-emegheri ihe ha na-emegheri, onye nke ọzọ apụta aka ọnụ, onye nke ọzọ apụta aka ọnụ. Instead anyị ga-ejikọta onwe anyị ọnụ bịa fụlụ ndị mara na ọha nwa bụ ihe na-eme ka ndị isi Igbo a eji ka ha pụta ebe ọbụla ha nọ, ha pụta na kastigeti ndị ahụ. Ndị a niile abụrụkwana ndị na-achọrọ unu nnwere onwe a unu na-achọ. Maka ana m asị gị nke ọbụla ị nwere bịa sọpọt a gọọmenti in exile nke nọ under Oge Nkere, because ọ ya nwa the current prime minister anyị na-afọ anya kịta. Hapụ ihe ndị ọzọ vam na ndị otu ha na ya agwa gị. Anyị mara ndị na-eji ije ka erelize Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. Ọ bụrụ na Oge Nkere emere ka United States of America mara that na ndị a niile na aka ji ha, ke ndị unu chere na ha ga-emenwu ka erelize mmadụ na-aba otu a ha sa fight kịta. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ ka United States of America and ji agwa Finland ka ha release Simon Ekpa na aka ya dị na ọ dị innocent n'ihe ọbụla ebodoro ya, Nigerian gọọmenti bodoro ya, na-agwakwa Nigerian gọọmenti ka release supreme leader. Ka unu chere na ihe a ga-enwe isi? Unu jiri isi ọgụgụ unu wee mara dat na ndị na onye mere ihe a niile abụrụ onye ọzọ bụ Oge Nkere. Isi ọgụgụ unu ga-ame unu ka unu mara, because amara m ka a ga-esi wee na-agwa unu okwu, ejiri nwayọọ gwa kena unu okwu, unu ama nkweta. Onye na-egosiri gị vidio, ị ga-apụta isi na o kwuru na Twitter na nke ọzọ mere na nke ọzọ mere. Mba, mụnwa ihe m na-ayị unu ụmụ Biafra bụ unu jisie n'ike. Ụbọchị ọbụla asị na a na-eji eme fundraising, unu pụta n'igwe tinye under brigade under our prime minister Oge Nkere, because ọ ya nwa bụ onye jide mma, onye na-elide anyị kịta. Onwere onye ọzọ, onwerekwana onye ọzọ, because ọ bụ onye a ka anyị mara, because ọ ha nwa ji UN charter law eji achọ nwere onwe a na-achọ kịta. Thank you very much. Ka Chineke gọzie unu, ka Chukwu Okike Abịama gọzie unu n'ụbọchị Eke na Nkwọ na Oye na Afọ
ise. Daalụ my brother. O nwere ofu ife ma ụzọ ife na-abụ m ga-agbazili gị onu, and achọkwanụ m ka ụmụnna anyị ndị ọzọ na-ege ntị ka fa na-anụ ife anyị na-ekwu ebe a. Ọ dị ụzọ ife na-abụ ikwuru, m ga-akọwalụ gị ka o si dị. Anyị ejiro UN charter, anyị ji Biafran charter. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-ene n'anya ebe a, ị na-anya here, ị na-afụ ya, ife a bụ charter Biafra. Ọ bụrụ na anyị na-alụọ obodo anyị echi, all this charter ga-abụ our constitution. But our charter, like when you do EU law, you know that they have a charter that every member of EU we use to write their own constitution. Etu according na nke anyị, anyị ejiro UN charter, but we follow it. That is number 1. Daalụ. Number 2, wee bụrụ na isi na onye ndu bụ supreme leader. Anyị ada follow monarchical system. I follow parliamentary system. That's why we have prime minister. We have ministers and we have the prime. Onye na-achị anyị. Unu ga-aghọta na most afa a na-etu onye ndu. Ọ bụrụ onye ndu si ka etubi ya afa anwa. Ọ anyị nwa just bido na-etu ya afa. Ma ndị dabara ma ndị adabara. Ịkpọ mmadụ supreme is like making reference to God. God is the supreme leader of the whole world. Onye ndu bụ our leader.
Okay.
Hold on. Oge ọ bụ our leader. Ịgbanyụnata your this thing, mute, you can talk later and confirm that na ịghọta gị ife m na-ekwu. Maka na ife anyị na-eme, ndị ọcha na-brainwash ndị be anyị. And ndị ọcha dị very intelligent and very smart. Ndị ọcha ma that na anything dị united na ikulie na afiarụ. That's why they are using some of our people when they destroy if I name it. In our water, this sentimental attachment and a kwokwe bo asụsụ ndị ọcha. And ofama introduce you that attachment. Iluo na befa ndị ọcha fenwero nwata fenwero okenye onye ọbụla nwe equal right. Right now na United Kingdom enwere onye a na-akpọ Keir Starmer. Onyanwa na-achị as the prime minister. Ndị ọcha si na fa chọrọzie owelu nwayọ honorably resign no. But if Fabia akuzielu unu na Africa bụ title. So onye nwere that title ọ na-anụ ọgụ. You must have title in Africa to be recognized, to be known, to be allowed to speak, to be allowed to be seen. Man, odire tu anwa na befa ndị ọcha bụ ndị aghụghọ. My people understand it. Like some pastors, if ndị church face kulani na kisi shoot their pastor. Some pastors are dekwe because it's only Jesus Christ during his time that people can do that too as the Son of God. And for those of us who are Christians, we are Christians. We know him as the supreme owner of the world. Chukwu na-ekwu esi na ya be jealous God, that you cannot share his glory with anybody. So some of the things they ascribe to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is wrong. He is not the supreme leader. The supreme leader is God. Onye ndu bụ onye ndu. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the first prime minister, he was our leader. They detained 2 of them. Now we have another leader. Why? Because anyị rilune. Biafra nwelu mmadụ. Fa jide onye nke apụta. Fe jide onye nke apụta. So une uses in that word. As na okafa na egbu nwa nkịta. Look at where he is today. Ife ndị Fulani ji wee jide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wee kpụrụ akpụghị ya Sokoto bụ because na fa afugo ka unu si wee buru mmụọ unu niile wee tụkwasị onye ndu, and that thing is putting him into trouble. Mana ndị be anyị ada aghọta. Ikwuo ya fasi, you are speaking against onye ndu. We are not speaking against onye ndu. We love him so much. And aya chọrọ ka egbuo ya. Ị na-aghọta? Thank God you came here today. And with you, I am telling every Biafran. Unu kwụsị this sentimental attachment. It is very artificial and is not helping onye ndu. and it will not help us. Aya chọrọ ka egbuo ya. Onwere onye ga-adị happy na egburu nwanne ya. Because when you look at what our prime minister is saying, he's talking about the way they are killing our people, and we are not happy about it. Because we are special people. Anyị bụ ụmụ Biafra, anyị bụ special people. We are special people. Anyị na-adị happy ma egbuo onye nke anyị. So, ịmara ife ga-eme ka onye ilo gị ghara inweta gị, you do it and you say it out. Say it loud so that everybody will understand. Maka ndị be anyị ada aghọta. Prime Minister in this video, he said it. That now our people, they very loud. We talk too much. In this video, he said it. And I agree with him. Ọ bụ na mmadụ chọrọ igbu gị kịta ma ọ na ị chọrọ igbu mmadụ, ị na-agwa ya echi mma egbu gị. Onye nwa ga-eke nkwụcha. Chelu ga-echelu. You have to know how to do things like a sensible person. Aya ma pụta ebe a na-agwa unu etu esi eme ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta because all mmadụ dobeli ebe ọ nọ. Our prime minister jego the American Congress House, he spoke about Onyendu, he spoke about Maazị Simon Ekpa. Oh, many of you do not know that. But if you go to the website, you will see where he went there. And he made all his testimonials. He even went to Finnish embassy with our fellow Biafrans and our lobbyists to talk about the release. But Amazonia is another country like us. They want to be a nation. They are fighting to leave a Cameroon. They now have the third leader, just like us. So we are not the first, and we are not going to be the last. Thank you so much. Onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu, ya mara ife ọ na-ekwu. Ya mara ife ọ na-ekwu. O nwere ife unu ga-ekwu ọ na-etinye ndị eji eji na nsogbu. Like ifefa na-eme na Finland now. I will tell you, na all these things ifa na-ede n'internet na-post na ọ bụrụ Maazị Simon Ekpa sifa post bie. And ndị na-eme ife anwa bụ the eye of Nigeria within our freedom fight. Ke we see, oh, look at them, that they are not together. Is a lie. Is a lie. They cannot break us. They held Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, held Maazị Simon Ekpa. Maazị Ogenkere came out. Just like the Amazonian people. So you will know that Nigeria and Cameroon, they are part and parcel of each other. They are being used by this European colonialist that doesn't want to leave us to be at peace. This is the source of the whole thing. The same Europe in Cameroon pressing on Amazonian people is the same Europe in Nigeria pressing on Biafra'S. Onye ọbụla welu uchie, welili egwu ezi ọnụ. These are people who don't want your freedom. And they are using Fulani. I cannot leave Fulani and start fighting my fellow Biafran. I will never do that. Because that is disunity. And that is what they want for us. Onye Biafra si, ina-akọ Simon, ina-akọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Je kwasalụ ndị Europe akwa. No, ndị na-egbu anyị. Using these useless leaders in Africa. I have shown you people here the pictures of our prime minister with top men that matters. You cannot say that a man who has this number of pictures with American congressmen, top men of America, you cannot say that this man is not serious. You cannot say that. Look at him. Keep watching from the beginning. This is him here with Biafrans in congressional meeting or congressional briefing. And look at him here with our lawyers and our lobbyists. Look at him here with American Minister of Defense, Brian Mast. Look at him here with everybody you can think of. The American lawmaker. Look at him here with all the top men of American government. This shows seriousness. What can anybody do for you to show appreciation? No. Tell me, what can one man do for you to show seriousness other than this? So if any one of you thinks that Mazio Genkere is getting it wrong, come and do it right and let us see. Come and do it right. The door is open. Come and do it right. And let us see how we are going to do it. Biafrans, onye ọbụla gbara ọgwụ ya nwụọ. Onye ọbụla gbara ọgwụ ya nwụọ. If you are serious to fight in this freedom, do what is right. On the day of donation, we will not see you people. Yet, you want Biafra to come from the air. My people, we have to call it a day. Our Prime Minister Mazio Genkere, he needs your support. Go to our website. Go to our website and donate. Go to our website and donate. Ejema and Deje. Now, let me see if I can play the voice of Elias, our lobbyist.
Here, the Prime Minister.
He might have one or two words to share with you and a word of encouragement, and probably give some of us here a heads up how the movement is going, what we hope for, and whether we have a brighter future or not. Thank you, Elias. You can come on. Thanks. You have the mic.
Thank you, Prime Minister. The Prime Minister told me that he'd be speaking with our lovely friends in the homeland today, so I told him that I would come by to say hello and to provide my encouragement and so forth. I just want to provide my greetings to everyone here. The Prime Minister and I are continuing to make progress here in Washington, continuing to advance our cause.
Are you people hearing it? I and the Prime Minister continues to make progress in Washington. I and the Prime Minister. This is our lobbyist. Biafra'S. It was because of this man that Nigeria government is coughing out 150 million to lobby America that they are not killing Christians. I have a video that I always bring out where Reverend Laddie Thompson said it. He is a security analyst. He said that Nigeria government have spent the whooping sum of 150 million to lobby America. This is our own lobbyist. Okay, you think he wants to speak? Igwebike, do you still want to speak? Adamanu ife na-ekwu, ịdị muted, unmute. Anyadanu ife na-ekwu Igwebike, I can see your mouth moving. You muted yourself. Adamanu ife na-ekwu. So, Biafrans, let us see if he can correct his... if you are using your phone, restart your phone. Yeah, restart your phone and come back. Thank you, my sister Doris, for bringing my knowledge to that. Okay.
So, biko na ụmụnne m, ịmara na onye amara ibezi ya, biko ana m ayọ ebe m enwetachọrọ ya unu gbaghara m because amarụlụ m lụọ ebe ahụ, and eziokwu ihe my minister nwada Betty kwuru ọ eziokwu because only God bụ onye nwere ike ibie such name, supreme leader. Yes. Ndị ọzọ niile like ụmụnne m ndị ọzọ na-use that word supreme leader, biko unu mụta from ọnụ ya because ọ bụrụ na otu o si wee kwuchie ya nwerekwe ihe anyị mụtara, ọ ga-esikwa ike. So ka anyị jiri nke a mara ife dị na ihe ndị a niile na-esi anyị n'ọnụ apụta. Na-esikwa na-ayọkwa my prime minister n'ebe m where I have not gotten it well, please forgive me. And equally, Umu Biafra, ndị niile, all people, all the every person no under Brigi, because you guys should forgive me because not every word I supposed to speak here have spoken very well by me. Thank you very much, and may Chukwukabiyama bless everybody.
Ise, ndewo, daalụ so much, my brother. Ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si na ụmụ oriental ọha nwakwuru okwu a na ihe na-ejezi mma na-ezi n'elu ụwa ya ọ bụ na nwanne ya so anyị ga na-ezi onwe anyị nwanne anyị. We are one. We are one. Mana onye si na ya esoro anyị, ọ na-arapụ ya rapụ anyị n'udo. Ọkwa ifulu ndị a niile nọ n'ime ndị eji eji, anyị ama enyelu ndị jife aka wee na-eji kpafarụ duto ife anyị na-ekwu n'ọnụ. Ije na-asị gị no, iteki order from prison, no nya bụ way forward, bụ inyelu ndị jife aka kafa jidefa agwụ agwụ. Ife a prime minister anyị na-eme, my people, o ife ga-ewepụta ndị anwa, because our prime minister is doing this, showing Nigeria that detaining those people will be useless in their hands. I am telling you the truth. Attaching your emotion on them gosili na ọ bụ na fa nọrọ na onwere ife anyị ga-emenwu, and gịnị ka fa ga-eme? Fejisie fe ike. Ọkwa unu chete mgbe a na-ekpe onye ndu ikpe, ọ bụrụ na breji ada eme ife anyị na-eme, fasi na a ga-egbu onye ndu. They decided to keep him alive for two reasons. One, Buddhist in name. Two, because na factually didn't use onye ndu wee mee anyị ka anyị drop. Because of our sentimental attachment on him. Maka na Nigeria believe na onye ndu na ndị Igbo cannot do without him. So, if I na-eme bụ ife ga-eme kafa give up rap onye ndu rap Mazi Simon Ekpa. And our prime minister has gone to American Congress to do that testimony to show what these Nigerians are doing to our previous leaders. And now that he is leading us, we have to support him. Oburi Igba from pillar to post like headless chicken, it will not help us. All the makamado malu ntona awo. Oge mbi na Lagos, onye ofe mmanụ chọọ ịnata gị ife, iwu bụ na ọ ga-anata gị ya. Gịnị ka ọ ga-eme? Ọ daa naanị. Ọ natacha gị ife ahụ ọ na-anata gị, ọchịa gị waka, jebele onwe ya. All sense ka eji efolo onye aghụghọ. Nigeria bụ nwa odibo ndị Europe. Ịgbadatazia n'ime Nigeria, ịmalụ ikete Fulani na ndị ofe mmanụ. Ndị a bụ ndị na-egbu anyị. So, agbasi ọsọ agụba mile. Oge anyị ji agụ mile elubero. We have common purpose, common unity. Biafra is our purpose. Unity of purpose. We cannot say that our freedom will be negotiable. It's impossible. Oge Mazi Simon Ekpa no here. Also, Nanya may take order from Onyendu. And that na ige make njide jidele Onyendu di useless na kande Nigeria. That is exactly what Mazi Ogenkere is doing. Forget about hatred. Gini kafaji hate ye the man. Because onwele ego karicha afancha. Imana ndi ba power na soka anyị. Power. Oga anwa Mazi Ogenkere ade ekwu okwu. Fa wee loo na onye no ogbi ka ọ bụ. Ka na ọ bụ ogbi burukwuo na his brain. Such a successful man. Right now, imale udi ego Trump na-make ndị America. You will not believe it. The whole Europe, G600 and something million, where go energy in America. That is an income for them. Because he was a businessman and still is a businessman. The same thing applies to our prime minister. Unu gonna wonder, how does he manage this Biafra? How does he manage it? Or because none use his brain. And look at the number of American congressmen that he goes to talk to about Biafra. So I don't have to keep showing you the video. But if you don't mind, I will keep showing you. Makarande ba bonkita. Fana nui fenanya. Look at it. All these people, Bondi, our PM Neje meet differently. The powerful men of the world, Ndiana Tuebu, all these people with him. All these people. Akpoto of America, Onyobuna ne shake. Look at them here in the government. Look at them here on the American government. But he is with them, showing that he is moving every stone. He is not leaving any stone unturned. Look at it. A man that does this for you. Tell me how you will think about not supporting him or calling him bad name if you are not a bad person yourself. Tell me. So, Biafrans, we are good to go. We are good to go. No, our freedom is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Let me play this video so that you will hear the voice of our lobbyists.
And we're continuing to make significant progress. And I'm very excited about what it is that we are doing. And you should know that this is something that we're very excited about. And just to remind everyone that the fundamentals are on our side. We have very strong support, even with what Nigeria is doing. For example, Congress voted to cut 100% aid to Nigeria, so it shows the momentum that we have.
Yes, Unanulifoku. Now, American government has cut aid to Nigeria 100% because of our momentum. If Mazio Genkere is not there, assuming when all these leaders were detained and imprisoned, that we say, okay, let us wait until they come out. Nigeria would have destroyed us to the root. Ndị na-eme this town hall meeting bụ ndị nọ n'obodo anyị. And mụnwa na-agwa ndị ọma mbala, jekwulunu Papa Joey Zaza, carry this evangelism to his house and tell him to come and donate to Biafra'S. And una kọwali ya na that 1.5 billion onyelu ndị Fulani. No anyị nwa ka eji ego anwa egote mgbo wele egbu. Ndị ọma mbala should take this evangelism of Biafra to that man in Anambra State. Because giving the terrorists money is giving them more ammunition to fight our people. So Biafra'S, there is nothing like whether you like Ogenkere or not. Enough Biafrans support him because they understand and they know that he is the one getting us Biafra. As in to Diken and Komel, Ikadia we me also. You people have to appreciate this man by supporting with your Ejema and Eje. Igwebika, I also want to see you on Saturday during our fundraising. I want to see you there.
And I just want to give a reminder on this because I know there are a lot of distractions out there on social media. And I just want to let everyone know, that while there may be some drama nonsense out there, we need to be focused on our fundamental goals.
We need to be focused on our fundamental goals, even though there are some nonsensical drama queens and drama kings out there on the internet. We need to remain focused. That's what he told us. Ndewo, my sister Eunice, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Ana m agwa ndị ọma mbala maka no during their program ka our Mazi Elias was making this speech. Ndị ọma mbala jekwulu Papa Joey Zaza. Papa Joey Zaza paid 1.5 billion to ndị Fulani. He is supporting our enemies. They should carry this evangelism of Biafra to Papa Joey Zaza na Anambra. Because that man, Joey Zaza, is a graduate. He will not tell me that he does not know about Biafra or Biafra Republic government in exile. So our lobbyist is talking to us.
And when it comes to our fundamental goals, we're very much on track. So we need to just stay focused on the diplomatic work, the political work, as well as, of course, concurrently, what is happening in the homeland with the BDF as well, who are doing their own work. So these have to be our primary areas of focus, and there are those who will seek to cause distractions, and of course the Nigerian government will always try to create drama and distractions, but even though I will admit it could be very annoying sometimes having to deal with some of these distractors and people who cause, drama and chaos on social media. It's all
Yes, he said that Nigeria government is always causing chaos and drama. Do you people know what Nigeria government did recently? They went and kpied one guy. Unu mana ife na-ebufa bunikwalụfa fasi na fa bụrụzi BDF na fa bụzi ESN. Ọ dị ka nwatakịrị gakata ije gbaba ọsọ ọnụkata ọsị mami ya kulie nyebekwu ya ala again kene ya bụzi nwata from okenye to back to nwata. So some of you bụ ndị ada like ịga n'iru. You like to be pampered all the time. From ESN, oge Chinasa Nworu na ndị gọvanọ na-egbu unu chetelu mgbe Chike Dozie m si na ndị gọvanọ ndị Naijiria si afa kpọta ndị ESN ka fa kwụba fa salari fa wee kpọlụfa je kpọnye ndị gọvanọ kpolu ndị amị je gbusie fa. Then they were now put into Biafra Liberation Army because we need it as a government in exile. Kita, they are going back to ESN. This week gone, Nigerian Army ejego gbuo ofu onye fasina onye ESN. Nigeria and their drama, they never stopped bringing chaos and unsettled situation in our land. But your lobbyist is here encouraging the people of Omambala during their town hall meeting that what we need now is to remain focused and avoid being distracted. And that is a very good advice. We need to remain focused. We should not allow these people to keep distracting us.
always important to remind oneself of the larger goal which is at hand, and to focus on the larger goal rather than being sidetracked by by distractions. And so that's what we're focused on, and these things are also interlinked too. Sometimes I've heard people say, well, political support doesn't matter. All we need are arms or things of that nature. If you look at history, the past several hundred years, every major insurgency or revolution was successful due to external support. And that's how you get things like arms or weapons or support is support from foreign governments. And movements that have not had international support generally have not succeeded. If you look at especially every successful revolutionary movement the past 100 years, or even let's say similar independence movements such as the South Sudanese when they achieved independent South Sudan, all of them had external foreign support. So foreign support for Biafra is critical. And again, I think we're doing a careful balance of both advertising our engagements while at the same time keeping confidential what needs to be kept confidential. So we try to do that very careful balance. And the sensitivities that are involved. I think that's something very important. And some of the work that we do has to be in the shadows, given the sensitivity of the involved in the Biafra movement.
Yes, Biafrans. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ndị na-ege ife a, ọ ga-adịla unu mma. So Saviola Ndewo, my sister Eyuche, Dalu so much. What he is saying here, due to the sensitivity of what they are doing, that is not everything that will be said. And my people, like I said, unu ga-aghọta ife ndị ọcha na-akpọ diplomacy, akọnuche. When you think of akọnuche, think of Solomon, wisdom, being wise. Solomon took God at unawares. Why do I say that? When God asked Solomon, the son of Isaac, Isaac the son of Abraham, when God asked him, what can I do for you? Because Isaac is from the lineage of those that God loves so much. Solomon took God on unawares by making his demand wisely. He said to God, please, give me wisdom and knowledge how to rule my people. Apply wisdom, diplomacy. Asị unu nọdụ nwayọ, ekwuzina ife niile. Ife ọ na-akọwalụ gị about, na ọ bụrụ ife niile ka a na-agwa anyị. I understand him. Maka na onyenwa ya na PM bụ isi afụrụ kwaba okpu na this Biafra anyị na-achọ. And my people, ama m na otego ndị be anyị tabala afụfụ. Ọkwa for freedom fight, ọ da easy. Nee nke ndị Poland. When Poland started being government in exile, the way Google said it here, Google said that Polish government in exile was started in 1939 and they became a government in 1990. Think of how many decades. We are not the only ones. Hello, Solomon.
Hello.
Well, hold on. Biafra'S, our brother Solomon wants to talk to us. Let me bring him back. Let me bring him back. Before then, let's keep listening to our Elias.
That's just something I want to emphasize, given the sensitivity of some of these matters. For example, I get tweets from some of our Biafran friends saying, "Oh, you should also talk."
Hello.
Kube.
Good afternoon, one.
Dalu.
From my location. Good afternoon, Biafrans. From my location. It's a good opportunity for me to contribute my own understanding and my own initiative in this our struggle.
Hold on, Solomon. Can you offer mafana nukwu ife na-ekwu? Please, my people, can you confirm on the comment section that you are hearing our brother Solomon? Please let someone who is still around confirm that you are hearing his voice. Quickly, just say yes and let him continue. Are you people hearing him? Can someone please confirm at the comment section that you are hearing Solomon? Please. Okay. Or the Madalo. Go ahead, Solomon.
Okay. So, fellow Biafrans, it's an honor to speak to you. Biafra is a great nation, and any citizen of Biafra is great in nature. So that's why the devil is not happy seeing us united once again as he made us. So this Biafra is the only entity that can unify the whole people of Biafra, whether it be Kalabali, whatever thing your family may be, whether it be Igbo, unify us. So that's why the devil is very mad on us. And all these voices speaking against Mazo Kenkere, they are just speaking the mind of Nigerians. They thought they are helping and they are on struggle, but they are destroying everything. So devil can use any instrument available to do destruction, because devil is a destroyer. And one of his name is destroyer, deceiver. So that's what I want to let Biafra know. I love this man, Okechukwu Nkere, our prime minister, current prime minister. And I love Maz Simon Eba, our former prime minister. I love Maz Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. So see, I love them. Even likewise, when Waziri come out, I love him. I contribute my money, but not even to his struggle. Because I don't miss that update he's selling. I put in my money there, and I believe it's helping him to forward the thing. So, but since that time, I never go down. I never go down in this in believing the leaders. So their own have passed. I mean, Wazuga time have passed. Mazin Kanu is in detention. Why must you keep waiting till Mazin Kanu come out and begin where he stopped? No, things don't be done. It's not being done like that. Think if you are in the school. If you are in the school and your lecturer falls sick, or your lecturer get arrested somehow, then will you, after paying a huge amount of money to study, then you keep waiting and go home because it's a replacement. Somebody must teach you. So it's a shameful thing that since Mazen can go in detention and from there to prison, that no any IPOB member or DOS member can speak as Kanu speaking. Devil, lion does not give birth to a dog or not to a goat, not to hyena. Lion is lion every day. So, but now the IPOB is telling me that DOS, both past one and fourth generation one. So they are telling us that it's only Mazen Nanaka. They are waiting on when income. They begin to do something. That nobody can adopt his voice to speak to the world. Now Simon Eba they fight him, fought him, give him names, call him Epidema, call him Awapuda, call him whatever thing they know how to call, just to mesmerize him. Yet he focus, continue to enter inside again. The same people that hold Simon Eba, the same people that hold Kano. The same people that told Wazike. Then Wazike spiritually died. in the prison. Though physically he's alive. So because spiritual death is bad, it's worse than the physical death. So some people may be living, but they are dead in the spirit. So Muslims, they want to kill him, they cannot. And they wanted him to die too, but he refused. He's doing the needful there. Muslims is doing the needful. They are representing Biafra well by not taking bribe, by not collecting whatever offer. Likewise, Simon, but they hold him there just for him to denounce, for him to stop broadcasting, for him to stop talking about Biafra. So that's the same thing. They want them to quit and to give them big offer, and they refuse. That's why they keep them there. Not that they committed anything, not that they done anything. So they are there, but now we that are supposed to start where they stop. And if they have like 5 Simon, 5, 10 Kanu, or even 100 million, because we are millions, everything could have. But the man that is steadfast, that persisted, that continued since ever he was Minister of Finance. I love that man. I fall in love with him. I get confidence in him. And even in absence of Simon, when they took him, then the man continued. And the devil entered into Negociable to stop what we are doing. They rejected our lobbyists. They rejected our Genkele. They rejected everybody that have something to offer. But God is an ancient of days. Our God is ancient of days. He can't defeat God. That is why Bridgie Tangidiba. That is why Bridgie go nowhere. That's why Bridgie cannot stop by any man, because it's the instrument of God. The God voice. So I'm telling Biafrans, come rise from your sleep. There is what is happening. Many of those noisemakers are under spell. Nigeria go a long way to do something so that you continue waiting. Waiting for what? Can we be in struggle for century, for decade? I mean for millennium. No, we can't continue. We will have our time to get ourselves, and this is the time. God wants to save us, and yet we are holding the hand of God. Biafrans, untie the hand of God, lose the hand of God, let God work for you. God is out now to deliver us from the bondage of Nigeria. So Biafrans, I'm talking for those in the village. You know, my village. Chineke chọrọ ịtọpụ anyị n'agbụ. Chineke chọrọ ịnapụta anyị. Chineke chọrọ ime ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. Ka ihe anyị ejideziri onwe anyị. Onye ọbụla bụ onye isi or anywhere. Start from your family. Start from your family. Begin to educate them. Begin to teach them. Begin to kuzibere ndị family gị. Gwa ndị family gị okwu banyere oge Chukwu nkere. Onye Chukwu kpọtara anyị na-akụzi anyị. Onye bata Chineke ji onye akụ na ụba. Onwe ike wee kwugbuo and nyekwana ya obi. O nyere ya obodo obi. If not, onwe onye ọya bụ ọpụrụ ọka da na mba. Si ndị achọ ịzọpụta na karịa. So a na-agwa Biafrans okwu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ka onye ọbụla ose ndị nọ na village, anyị nidiri unu need. Anyị nidiri anyị ndị nọ na village need. Because I know on ground. Then anyị na ndị nọkwa abroad. We need you most too. So everybody, you see, the space of this is the world space, not even they use diabolical power to hold the people. Even what the world Congress, they are not doing anything. They are busy, they're happy where they are. Whoever, and the tie they have with Nigeria, they don't want to lose. That's why they are not coming out to talk. And what am I saying? Biafrans, IPOB, Masobo, whoever it may be, let us join Oge Chukwu, support him is a man with a mantle now. The spirit of Biafra, the spirit of Biafra freedom has fallen upon him. No two ways about it. And he can't stop it. Your unbelief on him can never even stop him and can never stop Biafra from coming. It will be a shameful thing that Biafra come and you don't have any put, you don't have any thing you contributed for the coming of Biafra, for the recognition and independence of Biafra. It will be a shameful thing. Suffer in the zoo and suffer in Biafra. It will not happen. It is not good. It's in your hand to put the house in order. So the one you talk about Mazinand Kanu, yes, it's good. The spirit of God so talking for Mazo Genkere. Kanu is very good. Kanu is a useful instrument to us that that preach this gospel worldwide and converted the black race in Africa and worldwide. Yet, for the Igbos and the Biafrans, it have alerted us. Now, for us to unite together, that's where the enemy comes. Because the moment the Muslim is on ground, they cannot Islamize us. Once someone continue, they cannot Islamize because they become voice. Which the world they had, you know what is happening. Then they have barricaded news from CNN, from Al Jazeera, everywhere. They block our news. Then the praise of the whole world, no. The whole world, no. Now what they care now is not diplomatically accepted by the government of the free world. Then why can't we support it? In short, to get to where we are going. We are there now. Biafra is here. Biafra is here. Biafra is here. We don't cannot broadcast now. We are going into government office, into negotiation. And short, let me tell you, then by the time things will happen, By the time you appear in a golden color, then that time you begin to regret and you're ashamed of yourself. So people that have money, millionaires in our midst, Biafra millionaires, come out, bring out their money, and nobody will know, and nobody will trust you. Nobody will trust you because Biafra is God's project, and God cannot sleep. Hence, you are wise. Wisdom is a defense. The wisdom you use to provide money through the channel. Ask question. Mommy, Betty, he will tell the Biafra where he will put the money. Call him, and the number is there. He will let you know where you put the money. And it will not leave. Nobody will know. And even if you are in Ghana, even if you are in Cameroon, even if you are in South Africa, even if you are in Europe, in Asia, in Eastern Europe, or Western Europe, or America, anywhere you are, just put yourself in order. Okay, has given us assurance. If we stand and do this thing I'm saying, and next 1 month, count it on, we recognized. We hold ourselves and thinking that we hold when people go to exile, he did not detect for Effiong. And Effiong do his will and do sort of settlement with the zoo. Yeah, the zoo violated the settlement. That's why we say we no agree. The children say we no agree because they did not do us well. They want to finish us and dramatize us. We are not going because of my direction. We are going because they want to dramatize us and kill us and take our land. So you people thinking that they are not joking and they are not hiding it. They are open. They have had it, but now the clergymen thinking because they cannot talk because of how acquainted they are with the governments. They cannot talk. And you that hearing, they don't want to go and spread the news to people that do not believe. very soon, let me give it to you. It's a promise. You will be baptized into Genkere. You will be baptized into Genkere because you're waiting for miracle. That miracle will come. Whether I like it or not, whether I support or not, whether when that miracle comes, the baptized into begin to celebrate it because the Biafra of a thing is not something one man can, bring. But Biafra it was a nation. And now want to reactivate it. I want to gather strength again, as the Poland was, and now is. So that is how Biafra was, and now it's getting momentum. So let us put our mind in order and join Ogenkere. Ogenkere don't even need your money to feed. You don't even need your money. He donated the house for us. Then how many people have donated something like that? Do you know how he paid the therapist? Bridgie, God is using Bridge to do the needful. So Anivo are there castigating. They are talking all sorts of nonsense against against Ogenke.
Thank you. Round up.
Thank you. Okay. So please, Biafrans, this thing I just say this thing as enter my mind to speak. For long, I never speak in this platform.
Yes.
Because my phone don't no much of what is going on. So maybe when I get through my phone, then I will talking every day. Whenever my sister they are around this platform, I will become. So, dear friends, this is what I have to say. I have stated the truth for God. God will bless me for truth. I'm not lying to you. And He will bless you to act according to what He had from me and what He had from my sister, Ada Betty, and what He had from all the mouths that is speaking positive, not those speaking negative. So what kept me is what I heard from Zaman, what I heard from Mazan. So, but today we cannot take laws from Mazan or direction from Mazan or Simon because where they are is very dangerous.
Yes.
And so forget that Simon is willing to come into court. He's not free. He's not cooking his food as he was cooking before. He was not living in his house. Adam is no more always in his chest. And now you thought that in the small state of Holland, state of Europe, Holland, state of Nigeria, short, the whole world, their hand is there, but the leader of the whole world want to set us free. And now you people are just listening up. Please, dear friends, let us come together. God will bless us really. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so much. Well spoken. Thank you. Biafrans are thanking you. Mazi Ikukuchukwu is thanking you. And so many people are happy to hear you speak the way you have spoken. We have a brother here who is asking of the position of Simon Ekpa. His name is Isaac. My brother, Simon, we are praying for his release and the release of Mazi. We love ourselves. We don't hate on anybody. I have never heard anybody from Breji coming to jubilate because of their detention. Nobody has done that. None of us. So our brother here, Charles, has answered your question. And I will ask you, are you part of this Biafra struggle? Because I've never seen your name in any of the platforms. I don't see you in fundraising anywhere. You want answer to your question. My answer is this. We have Ambazonians doing exactly what we are doing. Ambazonians are our neighbors in Africa. Cameroon is neighbor and friend of Nigeria. So Ambazonians are struggling, fighting very hard to become a nation and get their freedom from Cameroon. So do we. Their first leader was abducted, detained, and imprisoned. Dr. Cho Ayoba came. He was detained and imprisoned. A third person is there now. That is our position. Okay? Biafrans, we have been here for 3 hours, and I thank all of you so much for being here. Onye ọbụla were uche. Use your sense. Apply knowledge. Nwe benako jụrụ nwa ya sị, ugboro one ka ife ga-eme gị ka ịmụta ife? 3 children ka o nwe. Nke izizi si na o mee ya nke mbụ na mee ya nke abụọ na ya mekwe ka o mee ya na nke ịtọ. The second one si na o mee ya na nke mbụ na ya mekwe ka o mee ya na nke abụọ. The third one said na ya mekwe ka o mee ya ncha ncha. Let me translate what I have said in English. A certain animal has 3 children, and though that animal asked the children, how many times will something happen to you and you will learn? The first one said, if it happens the first one, the second one, I will not allow it to happen to me the third time. Then the second child of that animal said, if it happens to me the first time, I will not allow it to repeat the second time. And the third child of that animal said, I will not allow it to happen to me at all. We, the Biafrans, we have allowed Nigeria to massacre us from 1966. In fact, from 1926, when they killed our women at Aba, that we are protesting, peaceful protest, they killed 100 of those women, and they called it Aba riot. That was 1926. 1943, they killed us in Jos. 1956, they killed us again. 1966, they started killing us. After the amalgamation and the independence in 1960, they kept killing our people. Till today, they are still killing us. And our Prime Minister, Mazio Gekere, being the third leader, said that he will not allow that killing of his people at all again, just like the children of those animals answered. We will not allow these people to continue killing us. That we will not take order from those in prison, just like Mazi Simon Ekpa, our first Prime Minister, said that he will not and we will not take order from Onyendu from prison. He said it. He said it. Let me look for a video and play for you people so that you will understand. We do not hate them. That we will not take order from them does not translate hatred or rejection. Be wise like Solomon. Be wise. In the Bible, Solomon was wise to ask God for wisdom and knowledge. And God said, because you did not ask me to kill your enemies or to give you money, I will add everything to you. Be wise. When we say we will not take order from anybody in the prison, it does not say or translate to hatred. We don't hate anybody, but we will not take order from them. And we will not wait for them either. The more you wait, the more these terrorists kill your people in the homeland. So let me look for a video now and use it to tell you what is going on. This video, you will hear what is there, and you will understand what I am saying. When you hear and listen to that video, you will use your tongue and count your teeth. Maka ndị be anyị, ọdafiarụ n'elu ụzọ. It's unfortunate. Amarom onye mere anyị ife a. We forget very easily.
Christian.
Listen
Let me
here.
ask a question from the
Just listen to this.
Christian. Let me ask a question from the comment section. I do get questions from here. So this one says, do you as Prime Minister have a relationship with Nnamdi Kanu's family and lawyers?
People should understand, and they should know how to differentiate the Biafra movement from Nnamdi Kanu's family. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is an agitator like me, like every other person. He's a Biafra, he's a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. So the Biafra freedom is not tied to him, and it's not tied to his family. So did anybody know my family? Did anybody know Wazuke family?
So this one says, do you as Prime Minister have a relationship with Nnamdi Kanu's family and lawyers?
People should understand, and they should know how to differentiate the Biafra movement from Nnamdi Kanu's family. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is an agitator like me, like every other person. He's a Biafra, he's a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. So the Biafra freedom is not tied to him, and it's not tied to his family. So did anybody know my family? Did anybody know Wazuke family?
Have you people heard it? They were asking him this question, and that was the answer he gave. He gave that answer. I don't know whether you people are hearing this. I don't know whether you people are hearing this. Are you the eye of Nigeria in what Biafrans are doing? We can never take order from anybody in the prison. Nobody, Biafra is not tied to anybody. It's not tied to anybody. Before Mazi Simon Ekpa was here, it used to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and it later became him. And now that he is not here, we have another person here. We are not going to take orders from anybody in the prison. Biafra is not Nigeria, and Nigeria can never be Biafra. They cannot tell us how to manage our government in exile. I have just read for you people here what was on Google. Poland, 1939, was government in exile, and they only become a nation 1990, just the other day. From 1939, how many years ago? We are not the first, and we are not going to be last. Ndị be anyị kwụsị na iju mkpụrụ obi oyi. Oburo Fulani kalili unu. Oburo Fulani, all see that Biafra is not tied to anybody. Obu nuna nuri akpokwa me again. It's not tied to anybody. O anyị niile bụ Biafra. If I'm ne mekita, oh ya bụ Biafra. The world is hearing about us, and we must live. Onye mezin ajuzi no bioyi. Onye amazina lilili no ife Nigeria je nweta anyị. Onye ka Nigeria na alụrụ ọlụ Europe. Now, this other video of a European man who said that European man, let me play him again. From Poland.
genocide committed on Christians in Nigeria. But I've got a question. Who's killing them? Islamists, jihadists. And who let them into Europe? You did, communists. You let them in.
If you get us, who let them in? Europe. Europe let them in. And he's saying that Poland, let me play it. Let me not be the one to say it. This man is saying that jihadists are killing people in Nigeria. Yes, the volume is very low. That's why I am repeating it. He said that Europe brought jihadists and they are now killing people in Europe. That in Poland, that they have made a law. If you as a Muslim cross their border, that they will shoot you. And I will play it for him to say it by himself. If it is very low, you will hear it. So we, the Biafrans, we are not going to wait for anybody. The more we are fighting ahead, the more you weaken your enemy, that is Nigeria. And the earlier they will release those that are in prison. When you are educated, you can spell something, you can go to the dictionary, go and find the difference between I will not take order and I hate. That we don't take order from them does not say we hate them or that we dislike them. Because the order is from the camp of the enemy. And this man is now blaming Europe for allowing Muslims into Europe. He said that they are the ones. Terrorism is not our language, it's their language. So the earlier you know where your problem is coming from and know how to sort it out, the better for you. Yes, the earlier, the better for you.
People in Europe are dying. People in Europe are killed, beheaded, raped, but not in Poland. Not in Poland.
Not in Poland. Not in Poland. This is a young man like Mazio Genkere who is saying, not in Biafra land anymore. Not in Biafra land. Ndebanye onye ọbụla bute uche. Nwere uche because na your enemy chọrọ iji your brother. That's why they kept him in Sokoto. To weaken you. And we will not allow them. This young Polish man is like Mazio Genkere. Listen to what he told the European nation.
We did not let them in. When you started this madness in 2015, we did not let them in. Not only that, we changed our law. When our soldier was killed with a spear, we changed our law and our soldiers can use live bullets now.
He said that it was the Europeans that led the jihadist terrorists to come into their country, rape them and kill them. And when they killed their own Polish army, they changed the law. They changed the law. Listen to what he said that they changed the law to.
So I have a message to all jihadists. Do not come to the Polish border. Do not try to harm any of our soldiers because you will be dead. Shot dead.
He said that they should not try to cross their border. Because if you cross their border, you will be killed. You will be shot dead. That's what he is saying. This Isaac here, are you listening to this man, Isaac? This is a man like you, talking about their Polish people and their nation, that they do not allow jihadists in their nation. Are you listening, Isaac? Yes, Isaac. Simon took Breji to court, but that is a story for another day. The media, we are not allowed to discuss that. So, if David Nana said that, that is correct. He took us to court. Our brother Isaac here have answered you. So listen to this man. That is why we say that we don't listen to people in prison. You don't know what they have given him to eat. That is Nigeria for you. El Rufai told you people, all of you, that Nigeria government went to Poland and bought a liquid substance that is a poison. And you could remember there was a time Onyendu was about to die. He was crying for medical treatment and Nigeria government refused. But who knows? So these are the reasons why you don't take order from anybody in the prison. Their mind could easily be manipulated. Their food can be spiked. That is it. Go to our website, Isaac, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. You will see a place there. Look at it. Go, this is our website. When you come here, you scroll. Keep scrolling and scroll until you come here. You will see this place called People's Dailies. Click on it. You will see all the documents that you want. You will read and you will know whether Simon took us to court or not. So, Biafrans, this Polish man is just like Mazio Gekere. He said that their people shall no longer be killed by jihadists. That once one of their soldiers was killed, they made a law. If you come to Poland as a Muslim or jihadist, that you will be shot dead. That's what he's saying.
And mark my words, communists, there will come a day when Christian Europe will rise. There will come a day that we will get rid of communists from the governments.
There's coming a day when they will remove communists from the government. Yes, Isaac, so many of us are now directing you on where to go to so that you will see by yourself and read it by yourself. Some of you will just come. Before you know it, you have disappeared because you are not following. That's why you are asking all these questions. But my people, I trust them. They are very kind people. They are answering you. They are answering you. Simon took us to court. The money they paid for filing the case, because before any case goes to court, you have to pay court fee. And you have to pay a lawyer that will be the one to file it for you on your behalf. And when the hearing will start, you will pay the lawyer. Is that a wise thing to do? Instead of using that money to support your government, to get to our common goal, we are using it. This is why you don't take orders from people in the prison, because their reasoning is no longer straight. They are now in the camp of your enemy. So, Biafrans, I will love you and leave you. We have been here for a very long time. 3 hours, 24 minutes. We do make it short so that those in homeland will have the data to listen to us and understand. I will leave you people with this word. P2B is not going to rule Nigeria. There is a memo at Asorok that an Igbo man should never be allowed to rule Biafra. And it is good riddance to bad rubbish. We must pursue and achieve our goal, which is Biafra. If Peter Obi wants to rule, he should come and join us. So that when Biafra comes, recognized and we become a nation of our own, he will form his own political party and Biafrans will vote. So ndị nọ n'ụlọ, unu echezina Peter Obi na ndị Europe echuzugo onye ga na caretaker. Their caretakers, Fulani and Yoruba. They are their caretakers. Because Nigeria is an expiring goods in the hands of the owners. We don't want to know about Nigeria. Nigeria is not for us. We are Biafrans. And Biafrans we must be. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. All must continue to hail Biafra. Ụmụ Igbo, kunienu n'ụla na onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. I love you all this big. I love you people so much. Iwu bụ na anyị ga-enwetaliri Biafra, no matter what it takes. Our freedom is non-negotiable. All must continue to hail Biafra. Thank you, my people. My sister Eunice, I appreciate you. Thank you, Charles. Wisdom, thank you so much. Even Isaac, I thank you for coming here to hear that Simon is suing Breji. Thank you, CN Rock. Thank you, Doris. Thank you, Chukwudiani Ndewonu. Thank you, my wonderful and powerful Biafrans. Thank you, people, so much. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless all of you. I will see you any other time that God will permit me to come and talk to our people. All must continue to hail Biafra. Bye from here, and may God bless you all. Ndewonu, my people.